Hi, right, today we're going to be looking at just a bit of area revision, and it's the areas that people have got wrong this year. So, the ones you need to remember, again, you need to memorize these for your exam, is you got area of a triangle, which is half times your base times your height, or as some of you remember it, base times your height, then divide by 2. That's exactly the same as what's up there. So remember, you've got all your different types of triangles. Right angle triangles, like the one on the right, is this one here, is your easiest because you know you've got your base and your height there. Just remember, if you've got a triangle like this one here, it's your base and the perpendicular height. So that means the height from the bottom of the base to the top of the triangle. Never these lengths here, just from the base to the top. And the parallelogram, again, this is your base times your perpendicular height. So your base is your two parallel sides, and then the distance from those two bases. So, and that's just like a rectangle that's been pushed over. So that's why it is just base times height, a bit like a rectangle. Again, hopefully, I shouldn't have to explain too much more on that. So remember, triangle, base times height divided by 2, and your parallelogram is just your base times your height. So here are some questions for you to have a go at. So again, you can, if you really want, you can screenshot this, print it off, do it on here, or just do it on a bit of paper and send me the answers in. So I'm going to pause the video here and have a go at these questions. Right, then hopefully you had a go at those questions and your answers. Remember, 5 times 4 divided by 2 is 10. Remember, dividing by 2, most common mistake that's made. Again, question 5, just making sure it's your 9 and your 8. Remember, these two lengths don't even need to be there. Parallelograms, again, just make sure you've done your base 3 times the perpendicular height from the bottom to the top, not the 7. And then just mark these answers here. Again, with question 9, again, you had a big triangle. You find the area of, take away this triangle here would leave you with this shaded bit, and this shape here, again, splitting it up. The next one is trapezium. So trapezium is a shape with just one pair of parallel sides. So here is just 3 different examples of what trapezium could look like. Again, that there's the one most people recognize, but you just need to remember it's when you've got 2 parallel sides, that is, and a 4-sided shape is a trapezium. So this is the equation you need to remember that you should have learned this year, is half bracket a plus b times your height. And what that means is a and b are your parallel sides, so a and b, and your h is, again, that perpendicular height or the distance between the 2 parallel sides, because it's not always what you would classically call a height. So like for this one, for example, got trapezium because we've got 2 parallel sides. So first step is working out which is A and B. So your parallel sides are these top and bottom, so I could call that one A and that one B. And your height is your distance between these two. So this one here is your height. Again, don't need those 2. So using half bracket a plus b times your height, you've got 2 plus 16 times 12, which is 18 divided by 2. You can put that into your calculator and get 108 centimeters squared. So remember, your 2 parallel sides added together, half it, and then times by your height. Again, have a go at these questions. It does say calculate the area and perimeter, mainly just trying to test you on your area, but if you like to do the perimeter as a bit extra, you can do. Just remember that is the length all the way around. So pause the video here, have a go at these questions. Right, then that is the end of the video. If you'd like to send me these, and I can see how well you've done and mark them for you. Thank you.